Okay, pause and copy this next example. Pause and copy. Okay, so we're going to do an extra layer here. So we have a candidate, y, and we have a differential equation. We're going to throw in another test that this guy has to pass. We're gonna say that when t is pi, y must be 0. So let me write that's worth writing here. Oops, don't want to give away the. When t is equal to pi, y is equal to 0. That's what we're saying with this guy right here. Okay, this is called an initial value. And altogether, we call this an initial value problem. These two conditions combined are called an initial value problem. Okay, so we have a differential equation and then some extra condition that the function y has to pass. Okay, so I'm going to start my verification the way I did above. I'm just going to check that this function works here. Okay, so I do it in blue here. You can pause and copy there. Pause and copy. So I have, t y prime is equal to, hopefully, y plus t squared sine t. And it works out. Now, part 2 of my verification is just to double check that this condition is satisfied. So does y of pi equal 0? Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm going to here's my candidate y right here. You think of it as y as a function of t. So negative pi cos pi minus pi, which is negative pi, negative 1 minus pi, which is pi minus pi, which is 0. So that works. Okay. Next example, verify that y is equal to 1 over t plus c is a general solution of dy over dt negative y squared. Okay, so general solution. Why do we say general? Because this c here is not specified. C is some constant. It is not specified, so not specific. It is general. And then 2 will be to pick out or find a particular solution. That satisfies y of 0 equal to 0.5. So in part 1, we just do what we've been doing before. In part 2, we are, well, let's not spoil the fun. We'll get there when we get there. Okay, 1. Looking at this equation, I get 1 over t plus c prime is equal to negative 1 over t plus c squared, and then I have a question mark here since I'm verifying and not sure yet. Okay, so working out both sides. What do I get? On the left-hand side, I have a chain rule. I get the negative 1 comes down, t plus c to the minus 2. Chain rule is not very, doesn't do much, just times 1 on the outside. And I can see right now that this does indeed work. Okay, so in part 2, I want to take my general solution and find a particular solution that passes this test here. So what is the test? So when t is 0, I need y is equal to 0.5. So I get 0.5 for my y. I'll put it underneath here. 0.5 for my y must equal 1 over 0 plus c. So 0.5 has to equal 1 over c. So c has to equal 1 over 0.5. So c has to be 2. So my particular solution is y is equal to, well, it's just this guy. But now I replace the c with 2. Okay, so again, this is general solution. Since c is not specified, so the opposite of specific is general. So general solution. But here I have specified what c is. So this is a specific solution, or the word we use is a particular solution.